Yo, what's up gamers? So, I only came to the break room because the Xbox dashboard decided to auto-download something while I was mid-mop. No warning, no consent, just installing. I look up at the screen and I swear I blinked and 4 RPGs appeared. We're talking Witcher, Final Fantasy, Medieval Revenge Simulator, and somehow college football sprinting through the hallway too. Game Pass didn't ease into the end of February, it stacked it. AAA epics, sport heavy hitters, weird indies, cozy simulators. This is a clear your hard drive or suffer type of drop. And we're not even in March yet. But before the breakroom Wi-Fi files a complaint, smash that like button, hit subscribe, and tell me in the comments down below which Game Pass game is eating your storage first. Alright, it's time to grab a mop and talk about how Game Pass just rolled heavy this month. For this first one, Game Pass said we're starting this drop with pure chaos. Aerial Knight's DropShot is a day one title, and it does not believe in subtlety. You're Smoke Wallace, a guy who, as a kid, got bitten by a radioactive dragon. Yes, radioactive dragon. Now his skin is purple and he can even fire bullets from his fingertips. This is a high-speed FPS fused with racing energy. You're sprinting through stylized environments, blasting rivals, dodging threats, fighting dragons, and trying to look cool while doing it. It's arcade forward, score chasing, movement heavy, the kind of game that cares about swagger just as much as survival. Smoke Wallace is out here firing finger guns while I'm trying to finish waxing the floor by the end of the shift. Avowed is available now with a major update that might help reinvent itself. New playable races, new game plus, photo mode for all of you who treat sunsets like endgame content. A brand new weapon type, the quarterstaff, because sometimes you just want to bonk enemies with wizard energy. And on top of that, big balance passes, quality of life improvements, custom game options, the kind of behind the scenes polish that makes the second playthrough feel intentional instead of repetitive. If you skipped the first time, this is your entry point. If you fell off halfway through, this is your excuse to clock back in. The Living Lands just got a tune-up, meanwhile I can't even get the vending machine to update its snack selection. And then February 19th slows things way down, but in a heavy way. Howl is a Souls-like deck builder which already sounds like something you'd find scribbled on the back of a cursed breakroom memo. You're not mashing buttons here, you're crafting cards, claiming powerful totems, planning every move like one wrong step sends you back to square one. Combat is tactical, deliberate, slower paced. Every action feels weighty, like the floor buffer when you forget to release the lock. And the story? You're navigating a sorrowful spirit world as a grieving mother trying to defy death and bring back her son. It's dark, it's emotional, it's tragic. This isn't a loud Game Pass drop, this is the quiet one that sneaks up on you. Emotional strategy game energy, light the candles, shuffle the deck, try not to cry on the keyboard. February 19th flips the switch from indie grief to full stadium noise. EA Sports College Football 26 is here, and this is the mainstream heavyweight of the drop. We're talking 136 schools, over 300 authentic coaches, 10,000 athletes with upgraded abilities, and 2,700 new players to absolutely ruin friendships forever. This is Dynasty Mode spreadsheets, this is recruiting battles, this is one more game at 1 AM even though you work early shift. Game Pass Ultimate members get in through EA Play, plus there's a timed supercharged pack bonus and that 10% on EA digital purchases if you're going all in. This one isn't niche, this isn't experimental, this is the game that eats storage space and doesn't apologize. If your console suddenly sounds like a marching band warming up, yeah, someone installed college football. For this one, Xbox said, what if we just casually drop one of the biggest RPGs ever made on February 19th? The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt Complete Edition is back. Not the trimmed version, not the starter pack, the full experience. That means Hearts of Stone, Blood and Wine, all DLC included. Your Geralt of Rivia, professional monster slayer and reluctant dad figure tracking down Syria across a massive, war-torn open world where every choice actually matters. Contracts, political drama, moral gray zones, side quests are better written than most main stories. This isn't a 20-hour distraction, this is a guess I live here now RPG. If your backlog was calm before February 19th, it's not anymore. Game Pass didn't just add a game, it reinstalled an era. TCG Card Shop Simulator hits Game Pass in game preview on February 24th, which means you're about to discover you care way too much about shelf placement. You run your own card shop, order booster boxes, price singles, host tournaments, hire staff, expand the storefront. You can play smart with steady margins, loyal customers, and slow growth, or you can rip every pack yourself chasing that one ultra rare and pretend it's inventory research. It's cozy, it's low stress, it's numbers and vibes. And this is the type of game that shows up in February and quietly eats all of your weekend while you tell yourself you're just reorganizing binders. Game Pass always seems to sneak one of these in. Dice A Million hits PC Game Pass Day 1 on February 25th, and the entire goal is simple: roll 1 million. That's it. But to get there, you build a custom dice bag, layering modifiers, equipping powerful rings that bend probability in your favor, or at least try to. As roguelike energy through pure numbers, strategy meets luck, planning meets panic, you think you've built the perfect roll engine, and then the dice laughs at you. This is high-risk probability gaming, the kind where every roll feels like you're gambling your lunch break. No dragons, no swords, just vibes and math. And somehow it's intense because I'm about to lose all my money. On February 26th, Towerborne officially clocks in for its full release. This isn't early access anymore, this is the complete package. Full story added, more areas, more enemies, expanded progression systems, balance tuned for different playstyles. They even added offline play, which as a janitor who doesn't always trust the building's Wi-Fi, I respect deeply. Optional co-op is still there too, so you can squad up if you want, or go lone hero mode if your friends keep forgetting to revive you. This is one of those preview to polished glow-ups, a real we clean the whole building upgrade. Towerborne isn't testing the waters anymore, it's fully launched, mop bucket and all. On March 3rd, Final Fantasy III joins Game Pass. This is pure crystal-powered old-school JRPG energy. 4 chosen heroes, light versus darkness, turn-based battles, classic job systems. We're talking mages, warriors, monks, the kind of party setup where you spend 20 minutes reorganizing gear before walking 10 steps and getting ambushed anyway. This is Square Enix nostalgia from the era when saving the world required grinding outside a cave for 3 hours and accepting your fate. No flashy modern shortcuts, no open world map markers. Just classic menus, epic music, and a story built on crystals and destiny. If you've never played it, this is RPG history class. If you have played it, congratulations. Your knees probably crack when you stand up like mine. On March 3rd, Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 arrives. This is not fantasy medieval, this is mud on your boots, sword to heavy, why am I bleeding medieval. We're back in 15th century Bohemia, right in the middle of Civil War chaos, following Henry of Skalitz, as the story of revenge, politics, and survival continues. No dragons, no magic fireballs, just steel, strategy, and consequences. Combat is still grounded and realistic, directional sword fighting, timing, stamina management. If you button mash, you're getting folded like a cheap breakroom chair. And the RPG systems, deep, reputation matters, choices matter, how you act in town actually sticks. If you want realism, wait, in a world that doesn't care about your feelings, March 3rd just got serious. So yeah, this is one of those quiet here's 2 indies and a vibes games drop. This is Laird. You've got Witcher 3, one of the greatest RPGs ever, just casually walking back onto the service, the massive sports pull with College Football 26, a Mud and Blood medieval sequel with Kingdom Come 2, classic Crystal Core nostalgia with Final Fantasy 3, and then Game Pass those sneaks and dice roguelikes, card shop simulators, and live service updates like it's seasoning the whole plate. I blinked in the break room and 4 RPGs moved in without asking. And now, my console just hit me with a storage full notification, someone's rage downloading college football on the Wi-Fi, and the break room router is making noises it shouldn't be making. But before the bandwidth collapses completely, do me a favor. Smash that like button, hit subscribe, and tell me down in the comments below, what are you installing first, and is Witcher 3 the biggest one here, or are you picking something else? This is Scruffy the Janitor signing off. Peace out.